Welcome back to my channel. This is Nikki of Nikki's Homemade Crafts. Today I would like to teach you how to crochet this cute little Tunisian crochet coaster that looks like a flower. So we're going to first do the Tunisian crochet circle. It is not the traditional way of making a circle, but we're going to do that. It looks very nice and clean, and then we're going to add these little shell stitches all the way around to make it look like a flower. I'm using gray, but you can totally pick any other color that you wish. I'm using Lime brand yarns Let's Get Cozy Lazy Days. It is a number 4 yarn, and it's called Wind Chime for the gray color. This one is really fun because the yarn is actually knitted like a cord and has some polyfill inside or some kind of fluffiness inside, which makes this really fun to work with. Furthermore, I'm using a 6.5mm crochet hook that is a Tunisian crochet hook. You do not need the corded version. You can use any Tunisian crochet hook. So let's get started with this fun little coaster. Start with a magic ring and chain 1. Now we're going to add 6 single crochets into the magic rings. That's obviously not Tunisian crochet yet, but we'll need that as a foundation. So 6 single crochet stitches. Then you're going to slip stitch to the first stitch that you made. I like to do the invisible way, so that means I am removing my hook and inserting it from the back to the front and simply pulling that loop back. Now you're done with your foundation magic ring or little tiny circle. Chain 4, and starting from the second chain from the hook, go into the back bump and now pick up loops. So insert your hook and yarn over and pull through. We're making the Tunisian simple stitch, so we're just picking up loops at this point. Once you have all of the loops picked up from the chain, you're now going to insert your hook into the stitch. So the stitch that's right connected here to that slip stitch. So insert your hook into it, yarn over and pull through. At this stage, you will have 5 loops on your hook. Now yarn over and pull through 2, pull through 2, pull through 2, and one more time, pull through 2. So now you worked it up. So this is your first little panel here, but we need to do a little bit of an extension onto it because we're going into circles. So we are not going in a straight line. So that means we're going to pick up some of the stitches, but not all of them. So insert your hook into the first vertical bar here, pull up a loop, do the same for the second, and for the third. So now you have 4 loops on your hook. You're not inserting your hook into that stitch down here. So only 4 loops on your hook, yarn over and pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. So this is your first little section. So think of this like an increase, okay? We went from 1 and then we have 2 over here now. So now we're going to do the exact same thing one more time into the same stitch. So we have 2 stitches in here. You're now going to pick up more than 4 stitches. We're going back into the bottom here in order to come back to the 5 stitches on your hook. So go into the vertical bar here on the first one, yarn over and pull through. Go into the next one, yarn over and pull through, and now you're going down here from that first panel that you made. So insert it here, yarn over and pull through, and now go insert your hook into the same stitch one more time. So you want 2 stitches down here. So insert your hook, yarn over, pull through. Now you have 5 loops again on your hook, yarn over and pull through 2, 2, 2, and 2. So now you did the first part again over here. So now we need to do this middle section here one more time. So we have 4 loops on your hook. So we're going back and forth between the 4 loops and the 5 loops. So let's do the 4 loops now. So insert your hook into the first one, into the second, and every time pull up a loop, and into the third. So now we have 4 loops on our hook, yarn over, pull through 2, 2, and 2. We now created 4 sections from 1 stitch down here, and there's 2 stitches down here. Okay, we inserted our hook twice into the stitch of the magic ring. So that means we did one section out of this magic ring. So we have now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to go. So that means we have to have 6 in total. So let's do that. I'm going to show you one more section here so you see how this works. And then you're going to finish it up in order to make the circle. So insert your hook into the first vertical bar, into the second, and now you go down here because this one doesn't have that. Okay, so down here into this section from the previous longer panel. You're going to pull through, and now insert your hook into the next stitch. So you have 5 loops on your hook. Yarn over, pull through 2, 2, 2, and 2. So now let's do the short version. So insert your hook, 1, 2, and 3 times. So you have 4 loops on your hook. Yarn over, pull through 2, 2, and 2. Now let's do the 5 one again into the same stitch down here. So insert your hook into the first, the second, then from the previous long one right here into the third and into the same stitch. So 5 loops and then work it up. Now we have to do one more short section for the same stitch down here. So insert 1, 2, and 3. So we have 4 on our hook and work it up. So you can see now that we have 4 stitches per section. That means we have 8 stitches in total right now, and we did 2 times in each of the section down here. So we had 6 stitches in our magic ring, and we inserted our hook twice into each of the stitches so far. And then we did a small increase in the center of it. So we have I call this a section right here. The long one is the 5 loops. Then we have the short ones, 4 loops, 5, 4 loops. So that's 4 sections into the same stitch. And then we did it again. So we did a long section, so 5 loops, 4 loops, 5 loops, 4 loops, all into the same stitch down here. Now the short section does not touch this stitch down here, okay? Now you have to do 4 more times these 4 sections, okay? So it's section 1, 2, 3, and 4. These 4 areas, one more time into the magic ring. So now finish up the circle as I just taught you, and then we're going to sew this area here together that touches and add the shell stitches. So let me show you. Once you're finished, the circle is going to look like this, and you're going to have this area right here where it touches. So we need to sew that together. You can do it before or after. I like to do it before, so I use the yarn from the center right here. And I simply sew together, so you can do the mattress stitch however you like. I prefer the mattress stitch. It makes it a little cleaner. So I'm just going to go back and forth in a zigzag between the 2 areas that are touching. Once it's closed, you're going to see a small little seam. You can obviously also do it very, very clean. I didn't do super clean, but it's still really pretty. So now we have 24 stitches all the way around. We started with 6 here in the center. We added 2 each time, but there was 4 section total, so it's 4 times 6, which means 24 stitches. So you're now going to crochet 1 single crochet in the next stitch, and then 3 double crochets in the following. And now you're going to repeat that. 1 single crochet and then 3 double crochets. 1 single crochet, 3 double crochets, and then do that all the way around. And once you're done, it's going to look like this. You're going to weave in your ends, and it's ready to go to be used. I'm curious to see what kind of color did you pick for your little flower coaster using Tunisian crochet. Remember, the written pattern is down below if you want this pattern in a written format, not just the video. And I also added some links for Tunisian crochet hooks that I highly recommend because I love using them. Furthermore, I have a link for an ebook, so if you want to check out my Tunisian crochet ebook, it's down below as well. Be sure to like, comment, and share this video. And be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel and turn on the bell to get a notification next time I publish a video or go live. Now go ahead and watch the next video. You're gonna want to, I promise you do.